Hey, welcome back to Black Lab Garage. I just want to give you an update on where we're at and what we're going to be working on next. Some of you may be curious. Some of you may not be. But I'm going to tell you anyway. You ready? Come on, let's get into it. Well, it's time to start in on my old 78 four-wheel drive. And we got some work cut out for us. I've got a whole nother bed to put on it. Both doors, both fenders, the hood, and the 460 to swap in. So I want to show you how to swap a 460 in the right way. That's one project. And that will, more than likely, that will be the next project. Which I guess I should add in there. Not only are we changing pretty much all of the body. I mean, the only thing to be left original to it be the cab. But we are going to paint it. I know some people like this look. This look wasn't intentional. I bought it looking this way 13 years ago. You know, now this is the look everybody wants, the patina. But I'm not big on that. So we are going to paint it and try to make it look good. Now I also want to show you, because I'm not forgotten about the Mustang. I've been picking up parts for it as we've been going along, and I picked up something pretty good the other day. So there's going to be a slight change on the engine build. I happened to pick this up at the Junkyard the other day. This is a 71 model 351 Windsor. You know, it's a little bit more involved to put a Windsor in a Fox body. I mean, I've done it. I had a black one that had one in it. Parts aren't as plentiful as they used to be anymore, but this being a 71, it has good heads and stuff on it, but I don't need that because I have those new aluminum heads to use. But it's a good set of heads to keep back. These also have a really good block. Really strong, because they went thinner after 74, and after 74 they also got 302 heads put on them. But we're not going to use this engine. I'm just keeping it as a spare. Because you can never have too many engines. What we're going to use is this. I got lucky and found this in a wrecked truck. You can see right there, 5.8. This is also a 351 Windsor, but this is a roller motor. So I haven't pulled the push rod out to check to see if it is a roller cam in it. Because see, they could build a Windsor either way. It has the F4TE block, which means it is a roller block. But they built those motors. Some had roller cam, some didn't. All the blocks with the F4TE are roller compatible. So you could take the hydraulic roller setup out of a 302 out of a Fox body and put right in it. But this is the engine that we're going to use. Because I've already got the camshaft, I already got the heads, I've already got a hydraulic roller set up for a 302, all that. So I mean, it's a win-win. And you're getting a whole lot stronger block and extra cubic inches. Now don't get me wrong, if you dyno a 347 stroker 302 and a 351 Windsor, if they have the exact same heads and exact same camshaft, the 347 is going to make more power than the 351. I mean, not a whole lot, but it will make more. Why? Because there's less rotating mass because of crank slider and stuff. Less mass equals more horsepower. But you're doing that at the sacrifice of the engine life, of longevity. Let's face it. You go start getting between 400 and 500 horsepower out of a 302, they don't last long. I've seen one of them that come apart. Actually, it blew up so hard that they had to take a torch and cut the input shaft on the transmission loose from the motor. That was the only way to get it. It blew up that hard it would not come apart. The only thing salvageable was the intake and valve covers. And that was a $10,000 engine. Wasn't mine. It was a good friend of my dad's. So you don't have to worry about that with a Windsor block. They can handle a whole lot more power than a 302 block. And the cubic inches are already there. And everything else I've got that I had set back for the 302 will go right on it. So, and I got it cheap. So I think it's a pretty good score. But that'll probably be after my 4-wheel drive build. More than likely. We'll just see how it goes. But so tell me what y'all think. You know, as far as the plan on using the Windsor over the 302. Probably won't do a stroker, not right now anyway, because, well, I mean, it's going to have a T5 transmission. You know, they had a hard enough time surviving behind really good hot 302s, let alone something with more cubic inches. You know, maybe further down the line, when we get a higher dollar transmission and stuff, we might go stroker, but for now, that'll be fine. So, tell me what you think. So, appreciate you watching. Be sure and hit the thumbs up, like, subscribe, and stay tuned. We're going to be working on dent sides, because remember, if you don't have a dent side, then you ain't got no ride. See you.